Good morning, students. How are you? Hope all fine. Today we will start our new chapter, coal and petroleum. I come to the natural resources. You know that the common word, the resources given by nature to us is called the natural resources. And the resources and the things which are made by human being is called the man-made resources or synthetic resources. These natural resources are of two types. One is inexhaustible natural resources and other is exhaustible natural resources. What do you mean by inexhaustible natural resources? इनएग्जॉस्टेबल, जो कभी खत्म नहीं होंगे, कभी एग्जॉस्ट नहीं होंगे. द इनएग्जॉस्टेबल नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज आर दोज रिसोर्सेज which will remain in the nature, they will not exhaust, are called the inexhaustible natural resources. Sunlight is there, air is there, water is there. These are the example of inexhaustible natural resources. Now we come to the exhaustible natural resources. As the name indicate, the exhaustible natural resources are those one which will be exhaust with the period of time. We have divided in this exhaustible natural resources in two categories. One is the renewable natural resource and other is the non-renewable natural resource. What do you mean by the renewable? Renewable, as the name indicate that it renews, it regenerate. ये कुछ टाइम बाद खत्म होने के बाद we can regenerate. हम इसको साथ साथ भी regenerate कर सकते हैं. They are called the renewable natural resources. The forest is very good example of renewable natural resources because if we grow the plants side by side, when the plants are cut down, they will grow, and that's why they can be exhaust, but they can be renewed. So these are called the renewable natural resources. What are the non-renewable natural resources? The non-renewable one, those resources which once exhaust, जो एक बार खत्म हो गए, they cannot be renewed. वो renew नहीं हो सकते because for renewing, for formation, they will take millions of years. So they are called the non-renewable natural resource. The example is coal, petroleum. These are the example of non-renewable natural resources. Now we come to the formation of fossil fuel. First of all, you must know what is the meaning of fossils. Fossils किसको बोलते हैं? What is fossils? जो dead remains हैं, the dead remains of plants, animal, when they deposited over in the soil, when they deep buried in the soil, जब वो soil के अंदर धीरे धीरे नीचे layers में buried हो जाते हैं, they are called the fossils, dead remains. When these fossils converted into the fuels, these are called the fossil fuels. There are two types of fossil fuel, coal and petroleum. First of all, we will study the formation of coal. What is coal and how it is formed? Very common name, coal. आपको पता है, it is the fossil fuel. Why it is called the fossil fuel? The question is. The coal is the fossil fuel because it is formed by the dead remains of plants, vegetation. When you know that so many plants, when there was dense forest in the soil on this earth, and there were some destructions, there were some natural disasters like earthquakes and other someone. These plants, they deep buried. They get buried inside the soil, and due to the high temperature and the pressure, they are converted into the hard substance that is called the coal. And the process, you know that the coal is formed by the wood, क्योंकि जो plant dry हो जाएंगे, गिर जाएंगे और वो दबते जाएंगे soil के अंदर, that is wood. They will convert it into the wood. So the wood is converting into the coal. आप देख रहे हैं क्या convert हो रहा है coal में? Wood. So the process of converting wood into coal is called the carbonization by the high temperature and pressure of the earth. There is a term that is Carboniferous age. What is the meaning of Carboniferous age? It is the time period in which the wood is converted into coal. Approximate 300 million years are there to convert the wood into the coal. That's why it is called the non-renewable resources. Now, what are the products formed from the coal? When we heat the coal strongly in the absence of air, I have written the word destructive distillation. The meaning of distillation is heating, and destructive means strong. When we heat the coal strongly in the absence of air, very important, absence of oxygen or absence of air, it is converted into, it is break down into the four major components, that is coal gas, coal tar, coke and ammonia gas. These are the products formed by the destructive distillation of coal gas, coal tar, coke and ammonia gas. What is coal gas? Coal gas is a fuel. It is a mixture of hydrogen, methane, carbon monoxide and little bit carbon dioxide. The amount is very less. All these three gases are used in burning. That's why it is work as a fuel. Coal tar, it is used in industries also. Coal tar, very important product by destructive distillation. This coal tar is a mixture of more than 200 compounds, carbon compound. Coal is carbon. It includes various, organic compound, benzene, toluene, etc. And it is used in various industries, dye industries, medicine industries, paint industries, etc. Now, the coke. When we heat the coal, after the complete heating of the coal, the black powder is left. That black powder is called the coke. Coke is 90% carbon. The maximum amount of carbon is present in the coke. Why? क्यों रह जाता है? क्योंकि जब हमने कोल को हीट किया, जो गैसेस थी वो निकल गई और जो कोक लास्ट में रेजिड्यू रह गया, that is coke. It contains 90% of carbon. It is very, very good fuel. And because the gases also release out during the heating, so it is the non-polluting fuel. And it is also used in the formation of steel. And the last one is ammonia gas. The ammonia gas releases during the formation of, during the destructive distillation of coal. And this ammonia gas and little bit carbon dioxide which releases, it is used in the formation of fertilizer, ammonium phosphate and the urea. You know how we do this process, destructive distillation? We take a hard glass tube and we take coal inside it and we heat it. The coal gas releases outside. The coke is left over here and the ammonia gases is there in this water. We have taken the water in this, the gas present in this, and in this way we do the process of destructive distillation, heating the coal in absence of oxygen. What is the uses of coal? You know that it is a well-known fuel. It is used in the industries. In the years ago, the coal is used as a fuel in the engines also. It is used in the generating electricity. It is used in chemical, factories also, and various uses of the product coal gas, coal tar, and coke. I have already told you. So, beta, this is about the coal. Read this chapter up to coal from the book and do the question answer. Thank you. Have a nice day.